All right, let's see. See how long this camera lasts here. Damn it. What's up, everybody? Charlotte checking in. Coming at you live this Monday evening. A little later than I planned. Sorry about that. 7:20 at night. Thank you all for joining anyway. Live reaction to Michael's video. Pickle Boy, Clickle Boy did a video yesterday. What did I say? I called it, guys. Clickbaited Doug. Huh? We'll also end that video. He had some comments, not only, about Doug, but also me. So we're going to watch that. And I'm going to react live. How's that sound? Thank you all for joining. Those 63 joining right now live. I appreciate that. And everybody listening in, tuning in later. Appreciate you all as well. Anyways, we're going to let this, as always, we're going to let the room fill up a little bit before we get into it. Let's go ahead and give some shout outs first, though, to my mods, Rebecca Spratling, Dr. Pepper. Much love to you, ladies. Rebecca, I gave you a shout out in that zoo video. It's on Facebook. Guys, go to Facebook, Travels Together. Check out our content there. We've got shit there for a couple of years now. And we just uploaded the zoo video. I tend to upload to Facebook a couple of days before YouTube to, just, I don't know, for our true followers and to kind of help that channel on Facebook kind of grow a little bit, I guess. You know what I mean? We're at about 6,000, a little over 6,000 followers, man. We'd like to get to 10,000. If you're not there yet, let me go ahead and share this with you. Travels Together. Have a look. Go check us out. Travels Together on Facebook. Boom. Travels Together. Where are we at right now? We are at. I've got my address and everything on it, so whatever. 6,040 people follow us. 5,500 people like it. So go check that page out for us. Give us some love and go check out the zoo video, man. We actually caught a bear pooping in the woods. We'll have it here in a couple of days, though. So, anyways, Dr. Pepper, Gina Satilli, Lazy Bum, what is? Oh, that was my chair. Lazy Bum in the house. Dago, Dad, what is up? I was gonna call you, Dago. Wanted to give you a call and see how you were doing, and just touch base with you, man. See how everything was with you, man. Hopefully all is well. Popper Jack, what's cracking, Papa Jack? Ace man, much love to you. Miss Rachel Lynn in the house. I see that you're famous right now, huh? What the hell is that, man? You got your own meme page? People dedicating their time and energy and making Twitter pages for you. That's pretty good, huh? You're getting under the skin. I love it. Phil in the house, keeping it redneck. Kyle Lopez, Mr. Mojo Rising. Mr. Mojo Rising. Much love to your brother, Ryan Galicia. Misco the Bandit. What's up, Misco? Yeah, I love that name, bro. Misco the Bandit, bro. LMR, Roddy Strong, Tyler, Marcane. I'm sorry. Markiana 18. Did I get that right? Please tell me I did. Carrie Racy, Lucy Weber in the house. Mojo Film Reviews, Moonchild, Austin Ferris, Nathan, Tommy R, Terry Mickles, Strike Hard, Strike First, Strike Hard, no fucking mercy, Bloody Knuckles. I love that shit part. One of my favorite scenes out of all the Karate Kids, man. I don't give a damn, dude. Like, part one's obviously a classic, it's the winner. But I like part three. Whenever Daniel came back and Terry Silver was the coach's old coach's name. What was the coach's name? Nash or some shit like that. And he had a friend. I think his name was Terry Silver, dude. And that guy had that long ponytail, remember? And he made Daniel LaRusso bust his hands, and he made him go crazy, fucked his head all up. It was a pretty good one. I like that, man. Mojo Films, Pink Sparkle. What did you think about that one, Mojo Film Reviews? Have you ever seen the Karate Kid 3? And what did you think of that? When you guys like, whoa, whoa. Oh my God, guys, I'm tripping tonight, man. Tommy R, Mojo Rising. Popper Jack in the house. Much love to you, Papa Jack. Is that the real Popper Jack? We got to check it out. Make sure I want to throw him a wrench, man. Official Caitlin in the house. Hey, Caitlin, what's up? getting a little silly right now, but guys, I'm trying to get it out of my system because we are actually going to have ourselves somewhat kind of a serious um live stream here, guys. You know, like Dougie, it's kind of undetermined how Dougie is right now, guys, honestly. And yeah, you know, I want to try to keep that in mind as I watch this video that Michael made last night. I don't know, admittedly, I did watch some of the video. I wanted to see kind of exactly what they had to say for Doug, you know. Excuse me, I got a little something in my throat. I wanted to see exactly what they had to say, you know, for Doug. I seen that they had him in the thumbnail, you know, and it was prayers for Doug. So I wanted to watch it. And I got a couple minutes in, you know, and I got a little upset and I just kind of had to turn it off and just kind of not even watch. I was like, shit, you know what I mean? Like I said about a week ago, you know, that I felt like Michael, you know, still had a good heart, you know, a kind heart in him, you know, but it was just clouded, you know, through YouTube and greed and you know, the fame, you know, whether it's internet, real, imagine, however, you know what I mean. It is real, whether it's in your head or not, you know what I mean, and you know, I think maybe that has a lot to do with Michael. But after seeing the videos, might have a lot to do with Michael's condition and his change. You know what I mean? But after watching this video, you know, a little bit with Doug and knowing where Doug is in life right now, you know what I mean? Like, I had to turn it off. I realized that Michael really, you know, is just, you know, rotten to the fucking core, dude. You know what I mean? I have no hope for him. I have no really I have no hope for change or that the dude will ever do the right honest thing. But we're gonna get into that, guys. You know, I don't want to bust that nut open just not too much just yet. You know, I got a lot to say on that. Aiden Scrim, what is up? Charlie Chill is back. Thank you so much, man. I ain't never left, man. You know, I ain't never left, bro. I've always been here, have I not? Last 5 years. You know, or longer. How long have I been in the videos with Dad and them? I've never really left, right? Mr. Mojo rising, spazzing out. What is happening with your player? Caitlin Vaughn says he start talking around the 16-minute mark. Thank you so much. I didn't really want to go through that. I wanted to try to separate, you know, the meat from the chaff. And so cool, 16-minute. We'll go ahead and that's where we'll start that at here in a minute. And then I think if we got time, I might have another video to react to you all because it's kind of relevant to the situation. You know, you know, with Dougie sitting in, you know, not sitting, laying in the hospital, and who even knows, you know, his exact situation. You know, we talked to him the other night, and he sounded strong, but you know how things change. It's just very liquid, you know, up and down. And I called him earlier. I left a message. I haven't heard back from him, so he was moved to a new hospital. Um, they were saying their X-rays were getting done and stuff. And this was coming from Bridget, actually, guys. Bridget has been giving updates now, you know, and I don't begrudge that at all. You know, I want to know how the old man's doing, you know, and I'm glad that she is, you know, putting somewhat of a proactive effort and foot forth, you know, because they do know that the fans really do love Doug and that they support him, you know, and that they care about what's going on, you know, even if they do try to paint a certain picture, you know, about Dougie, you know, I know that it's not really completely bought by everybody that watched it. You know what I mean? You look at the video, you look at the comments on the videos, and they're all negative against Dougie. And I mean, give me a like and press one if you didn't like the video and you commented something negative and it got removed because they are really trying super hard right now to portray a really negative image about Doug while he's laying in his deathbed. And I don't think that's cool. You know, honestly, dude, like for that right there, you know, for me to see Michael, you know, take those steps and to live by that narrative in which he created, you know, over bullshit, you know, all the way to Dougie's dying day, dude. Like, you know, like I got no respect. Absolutely no respect. You know, he's pathetic. And And that just makes me want to go ahead and just speak up on his ass, even more every chance that I get, and every time that he comments to me or has something wise to say out the side of his neck, I'll be happy to come back and retaliate because no respect, no love, man, for Michael anymore. Honestly, dude, after this shit right here is yeah, he screwed up big time. Greg Boucher, what's up? And Zindal in the house. Andal, much love to you. Yeah, thank you for joining. I appreciate like I said, you following always. Nini, Dago, Dad travels together on Facebook. Y'all check it out. Hell yeah, man! Throw that link out there. Andrew says you have lost some weight. Hell yeah! What do y'all think, man? I ain't trying to flex too damn much right now, but yeah, dude, I am down almost at 185 again, guys. I splurged out this weekend, but I felt like maybe I needed to go ahead and just shove some shit down in me for my body to burn off. I'm not eating any dinner tonight. I had me some yogurt with some raspberries and some Love Crunch in it earlier. That'll be my dinner, and I'm trying to get down. I'm trying to hit that 180 mark by the end of the month, man. I wanted to lose 30 pounds by July, for vacation, so I can look good and feel good and be a little more active, on vacation. And man, I'm almost there now, guys. Almost there right now. Corey in the house. What's up, brother? You like that? I can't do it quite right. Yeah. Don't worry about my scars right there. That's from work, man. But anyways, yeah, I'm feeling great, man. Like I was feeling my chest out a little bit, like on our hike the other day because I had my book bag on and shit. I'm kind of like, man, I'm feeling good, and I'm liking it, and who knows? Maybe I'll be able to take my shirt off a little bit, for when I'm on vacation and enjoy a little bit instead of being all self conscious. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm not really that self conscious, but a little bit. Like I know I'm fat, so I kind of play into that, almost kind of like a Michael thing. Tan May, what's up, Tan May? I thought about calling you too, man. Seeing how you were doing, man. I don't think that we've ever talked on the phone before, bro. And like Tan May, guys, has been like my dude. He's been riding hard for me for the last like 4 years or so, dude. Like damn near from the gate. I think they said, well, no, who cares about the past? Like I think of whatever. I think originally it said that he was even maybe guest mob, but he left really soon, really early on, as he saw who Isaac really was. And he's had, and Michael, I guess, unfortunately, and he's had my back, ever since. And I appreciate that, man, because it was hard to have my back way back. It really was, And Tam, he's a rider, bro. I love you, dude. I got to get in touch with you, and we gotta talk, man. If only just for a little bit. Tommy R says, Chrissy, I tried to tell Bridget that I'm okay. What? Okay, so what did Chrissy say? Let's go up here. Our people are having conversations with one another. And by the way, man, I've been freaking missing it. It's been slipping my mind, and I'm so sorry, man. But we got uh, a couple come together, on Twitter, through the community, and I want to give a shout out to Joanna and Beer Grunt right there to you guys. Beer Grunt was actually in the hospital, I think, here recently and was kind of down, and I was supposed to give him a shout out. I forgot about it. You know how things be, and I apologize for that. But yeah, man, want to give you guys a round of applause right there. They found love. Isaac actually, Pennywise, what's up, brother? You've been going through the ringer, bro. I hope all is well with you, man. Isaac has been spinning his lines of bullshit on you hard here lately, bro. Like, what the fuck? Now you know why Isaac's life, personal life, is in such disrepair. Because he never fucking focuses on it. He doesn't, he zero attention, zero effort. All he can do is sit online and obsess over other people all day long. I mean, I at least have a job. I at least go to work and put in 8 hours before I come home and I start getting my messages and shit like that. But hey, I have an excuse. You know what I'm saying? My family is a YouTube family. No matter what happens, I can leave tomorrow and damn, like I'll still be involved. I'll still be talked about. You know what I mean? So I like to go ahead and get out there and put and have my word and my say logged in, as it were. So you'll always see me around. You always see me around. 250 people. Thank you all for joining. Kevin Zerfus, much love to you. Cotty Wample, holy crap. I'm seeing a whole lot of good faces in here, man. What the hell, dude? I feel great. I feel wonderful, bro. Like, you guys are such wonderful people, dude, and you've had my back, through thick and thin, ups and downs, and you've always been kind, and you've always, been true. And I mean, that means a lot to me, man. Surrounding yourself by good, honest people, can only be good for you. Much love to you, Lena. And Lena, wasn't Lena like against me at one point? Wasn't she like an opponent? Like I guess she didn't like me or something. And then something happened. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but there was a click, a switch. Aaliyah in NYC says, "Wait, Doug is dying?" Question mark. I don't know, man. Like, we talked to him the other day, and he sounded really good. Ha ha ha! Check this out. Ha ha! That's not the first time I've heard that. Look at that. Are me and Leo kind of twins there, guys? I'm Trailer Park Leo. I'm like Wish Leo. Here you go. How about that? That's not the first time that I've heard that, though. I'm not trying to be conceited, but that's not the first time that I've heard that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was funny. Hilarious. Yeah. And I look like a young AGP too, man. My dad was a straight Tang Slayer. Holy shit. Even with a little bit of gut. Like, Dad used to have these stories. He'd tell me, boy, I used to get it on, and I'm like, oh no, but I mean, he grew up in a time where, people got it on. What do y'all think? Says Jen Cam. Thank you. Says you do look like Leo, though. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I will definitely take that compliment right there. You're making me blush. Stop it. Stranger than fiction, man. Oh man. Says, can anyone confirm if Doug is on a vent? Like, we don't know, man. Erica, did you message Barb? Says that he's no changes, that Doug is resting better. Pennywise says that's the real Popper. All right, where's he at? Let me get up here. Pop that pop up, baby. Pop that pop up, baby. All right, where's he at? Go ahead and add Popper right here. Popper's part of the front, part of the force. Dr. X, salute back to you, homie. Much love to you. How you doing tonight? We're about to have ourselves a little live reaction video. 271 people watching. Erica. All right, she's not listening to me. Let's see if I can call her real quick. Hello. Hey, did you add Barbara on Facebook today or message her? I did. Okay, because she just wanted to know. Yep. Yeah, I did. I messaged her a little bit ago. Okay. Right. All right. So yeah, Barb. Same guy, you got to call sometimes. I don't want to be yelling through the house though. So, Michael Battles, man, says pop it like it's hot. Not me, brother. Pop it like it's hot. No, 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 no. Oh man, I can't share that. Steve, My homie Krusty is freaking funny, dude. Oh shit. Admiral Bluebird in the house. Much love back to you. How are you doing tonight, Admiral? We're about to watch us a video. About to watch us a video on Kid Behind the Cameras channel. As I say, guys, we got 295 people in here watching. I guess it's about time. Good enough time as any to watch this, huh? What do y'all think? I'll go ahead and get my hat right. Get my shit right. I don't like this shirt, guys. I'm wearing extra large and it's freaking hanging on me. Look how big this extra large is now, guys. It's crazy. I've got a bunch of extra large stuff that I'm going to have to get rid of here soon, man. If anybody wants some shit, dude, like, there's a nice Teddy Fresh. Anybody an H3 fan? Look how fucking awesome this shirt is. But it's fucking too big, god damn it. It's a big extra large and it just hangs on me now, man. Like losing weight and I need new clothes, dude. Like shit. So if any of y'all out there, you know, are extra large is kind of a bigger extra large or whatever, you know what I mean? Let me know or whatever. And I'm gonna start giving some stuff away. You know, maybe we'll do little challenges or we'll do little trivias or something. You know, remember how I used to do back in the day? I had different hats and stuff. And remember the Simpsons shirt? Nobody got the Simpsons shirt. Who remembers that shit? I had that shirt for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And I said, pick the character on the shirt that I picked. And you get the shirt. And nobody guessed, man. For like almost 2 weeks. Like I had to give hints. And if you'll remember, does anybody remember the character that I picked? If anybody remembers the character that I picked, you can win something out of this room or something. You can win something out of this room or something, man. You can win one of these shirts, one of these extra large shirts. Look, Nikki's like, Bart? No, it wasn't Bart. See, that was like the first one. Everyone would have guessed Bart. You know, I had to make it somebody, you know, obtuse. I had to make it out there. Got 317 people watching. Thank you all. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Why not go ahead and get into this, man? Everybody's sitting there guessing. I may accidentally miss the name, you know what I mean, in this live if I'm watching this video, of course. But you can go ahead and leave your comments in the video afterwards, and the winner will win this tasty Teddy Fresh shirt. How you like that? This was my favorite one too. I love the streaks going down. I love the purple in it on the sleeve and stuff, man. But it's an extra large, man. You know, I can like put this on over this shirt with my hat on. You know, it's like, hold on a second. And maybe I'm just being like, maybe I'm just being too picky or something. But I mean, I just don't know. I just feels like it's just too big, you know? Just got too much to hang like that, you know? I need to kind of just like, let me sit down and take this off so I don't flash my gut. I'm acting like I'm sexy, but I'm not that sexy. My gut, I got a lot to work on before I can start showing off my bod like that. Sarah Doucette, thank you so much. $20 bill right there. Appreciate that. Every little bit helps going towards Erica's ring fund and my damn Jeep. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my Jeep yet. Like I said, the reverse is out. I can drive it any damn where as long as I don't put it in reverse. So it sounds like it's going to be something expensive, and we got to find out. But anyways, Eric is more important. That's coming first. Nikki says, "Do you still have that shirt?" I don't still have that shirt, man. I lost it. And you know what the hell all I went through? Do y'all know what all the hell I went through after I left your house, man? My failed attempts on the Appalachian Trail, fucking hotel room to hotel room. The last hotel room I was at, or the one before Erica came and picked me up, the one that I was at whenever I had my freaking serious meltdown. They locked me out my motherfucking room. I was like, what the shit? They locked me out the room, and then I didn't get back in the room until the police showed up, and then it was only to take me in to the hospital for an evaluation, make sure I wasn't going to do anything bad to myself or anything. That was like the morning after it all went down. But I had it all at my system, you know what I mean? Like as you all know, I'm like two different characters whenever I'm not drinking, you know what I mean? To when I am drinking, I'm totally Dr. Jekyll, Mrs. Hyde, or Mr. Why did I say Mrs.? Like, yeah, that's how off I am. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you know what I mean? And yeah, so I mean, like when I was sober, they were like, okay, you seem okay, but you need help. You need to go to AA, yada yada. And I knew all that shit, but I just for some reason I wasn't ready. I hadn't had my moment of clarity yet, as it were. Ghost Taco says, "Hey Charlie, on my phone I clear 400. LOL. Oh my god, clears 400 easy. I'm almost at fucking 400 with what 1,000 subscribers. Like." Honestly, though, man, I'm like, so the only numbers that I'm really driven by are my paycheck, how much I'm making per hour. Like I don't really give a crap about the numbers and stuff as hard as Michael and Isaac do. To the point where Michael is literally selling his soul. We're going to go ahead and get on into this video, guys. On that note, Michael is literally selling his soul right now, right? He would do a video, prayers for Doug. And if you guys will have a look right here, it says pray for Doug. And look, they've got a picture of Doug, really bad off. I'm not sure where they got that picture from, how recent it is. I'm not so sure that they were actually getting along at the time when Doug was in the hospital. Doug's been in and out of the hospital for what, over a year now. He's had issues with his diabetes, infections in his legs. I heard. And then we would actually have him on the phone the other night, and he would give us a rundown himself, congestive heart failure, in which pretty much you say it's liquid around the blood. I mean, a liquid around the blood, liquid around the heart, or whatever. I'm not sure if that's something that they got to drain, and I'm sure it's obvious strain on the heart. I just feel for him, and I hadn't been able to get in touch with him. And anyway, we all know about the storied background and shit between Michael and Doug. Oh, excuse me. I feel like did y'all hear my stomach grumble a little bit? I might get a little hungry tonight. Uh maybe a little bit of yogurt, but I do intend on not eating dinner tonight. Maybe a couple nights this week. I'm gonna starve myself, guys. So, anyways, first off, I want to go ahead and show you point out the glaring obvious, good and bad of this situation. You know what I mean? In that, like, Michael had to clickbait Doug for views. Look, it's at 137 one day ago. Completely beats him and his Bridget bullshit 3 and 7 days ago. Well, 157 days ago, 160. Oh, look, my brother's at 172. And like I say, Michael is driven by these numbers. His numbers are so low that he's got a clickbait. Dougie, how many times have we heard him say that he wasn't going to talk about Dougie anymore? Just to turn around and use, well, me, Dougie, Tina, those three, to which he would allude to in his video right here. The trolls, no longer part of the grandpa community in his eyes, despite the fact that we've been in numerous videos that we've created, connections with all of the grandpa community, and we've even developed our own communities, but being that we're not part of his faction, we don't we aren't controlled by him, he calls us trolls. But we're gonna get into that. So, anyways, like I say, Dougie's in the hospital. Mikey and Bridget had their chance, 6 months ago to try and get this right with Dougie. Dougie would have a scare. Okay, so I didn't see a lot of this. Dougie would have a scare. Look, did they go stand in front of a hospital? You got to be kidding me. Oh, because Michael's got COVID now. I don't buy that. I don't buy it, because it's just Michael. We know that Michael lies. If Michael says he farted, you're gonna have to sniff his ass, because he's that prone to lying. Prince Milk, much love to you. Says, Joe, are you Wank Tank? Hell yeah, I remember Wank Tank. That's a good name right there, man. That's a really good name right there. Hope all is blessed with you in your world. And I appreciate that $5 bill, man. $5 bill, y'all. $5 bill. Leah Papper in the house. What's up, Leah? All right, come on. I'm looking at somebody trying to dox people's addresses. Let's knock that off, guys. Let's try to keep it classy in here. Oh, why do I got him? I got him head, but I can still see it. That's strange. Ghost Taco says Mike called COVID. Mike had COVID, but had to call an Uber from the hospital. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works anymore. Like, if COVID is as hard as, as like as regulated as it used to be, a year ago. Adam Cuppet, thank you so much. Just hope you're well, dude. Look fresh and healthy, not caught alive for a while. Well, thank you so much, man. This is a product of healthy living. I got a long way to go. But man, I feel great, dude. I don't sweat when I eat. I don't hack when I breathe. What is this? Dougie's ex-friend. Check this out. All right, so this was Hot Lips right here, guys. This was Dougie's ex-friend, Hot Lips. Turned on Dougie and says here that there will be a celebration stream on Isaac's main channel when Dougie passes away in the next day or so. It won't be on the Resurgence channel. Let them know Hot Lips sent you. So there you have it right there. How about that? Like they are sitting there anticipating the moment that Dougie passes so that they can profit off of it. So that they can make them some money. So that they can say, hey, look at me. Isn't that some shit? And yet they like to tell you that I'm the one. That Charlie was the one that was going to go up in the hospital with a camera and film Grandpa. 373 people watching. Damn. 374 watching. Damn. Holy shit. Thank you all for watching, brother. I love y'all all so much, man. Give me that like. Hit that like button, bro. Let's go ahead and try to saturate. Let's try to get a 100% saturation rate here. Like last time. I really enjoyed that. Baby Kitty says, I've talked to Hot Lips. That's not the real Hot Lips. Well, hopefully, hopefully Hot Lips is, her heart has changed, man, because like this changes stuff. It honestly does, man. Like, Dougie's on his way out. Or I'm not, I really don't want to say it like that, but I mean, we all go at some point, and the worst that, like the longer you go, the longer you fight, like, there are no miracle cures, you know what I mean? I love Dougie and I love everybody, but I mean, I love everybody, I love Dougie, but I don't want him, like to die and shit, but I mean, it's just a sad fact of life, that shit's, people get old, they get weak, they get sick, and they pass on, and you don't have forever to take opportunity. You know what? This is all gonna come out in the video, guys. This is all, like I said, I had time to sit there and think about it a little bit, and I haven't seen most of the video. Like I say, I just kind of skimmed through to see what they had to say about Doug, and it kind of turned me off, so I turned it off, But let's go ahead and start here.
That's what's going on, you guys.
So Michael's at the hospital with COVID. I don't care about that. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah.
Welcome home, vlog, because the last.
Okay. All right, so here we are. Here we have it starting out. Michael is exasperated. Let's go ahead and watch the clip together.
She looked for a bunch of stuff and she didn't see it in the CT scan, so fingers crossed it stays that way. Yeah, it's really painful. Very painful. She gave me some stuff for pain medicine, and yeah, just gonna go over my paperwork and just hopefully it stays good. That's what's going on with me, you guys. Epiploic appendicitis. I've never heard of it.
Epiploic appendicitis. I'm not sure what that is.
Hopefully I get better, you guys. And on top of that, possible COVID. I talked to them about it.
Possible COVID.
If I wanted it, but like, I took 4 today, and all 4 of them were positive. Well, no, 2 of them were positive. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but I'm leaving. I'm at the hospital. Welcome back.
Why does he look like Darth Vader with the mask off right here?
All right, you guys. It has actually been about 4 days since the rest of the vlog because the last couple of days I've actually been kind of sick. I have had a cough. My throat.
Blah blah blah.
Tested positive. I'd like to talk about. I'm gonna let Bridget talk about it, and not just me. Unfortunately,
Oh my God. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Michael is like, he's doing his dramatic pauses and waits and poses. Hold on. Living on Grace. Thank you so much. Says Charlie, kill the drama with love. If not, you will both regret it. And one day when something happens, y'all will regret it. Well, I mean, honestly, this is where it is, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad. It really is, bro. I've tried to kill the drama with love, with acceptance, with kindness, with silence. You know what I mean? And that has not helped me whatsoever. At all. These fuckers continue and continue. And also, I feel very strongly against this right here. You know what I mean? I don't see. Well, you know what? I am going to try and cross this and address this. With love. You know what I mean? With maturity, guys. I'm not going to sit here and watch this and be like, blah 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 blah. I really want to let you guys know, and I want to, hopefully convey the fact and feeling, you know what I mean, that I'm really taking this seriously, that I'm really soaking this in, and that part of me is looking at this, objectively, from a different, lens, from a different point of view, not exactly, from, just my eyes, and just my anger and my ire, because that tends to, cloud things a bit, But 400 people watching. Hell yeah. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that. And thank you for, being interested and, wanting to know my thoughts on this. Like I say, I've looked at the comments and shit, and I really feel like, that Michael and Bridget, that they're really, forcing this narrative, that they're really silencing, everybody that has something, different to say about, Dougie in this whole situation, and I feel like this is an opportunity, for you all to come out and have your say, you know, and where you can actually, give your loving words for Dougie. You know what I mean? Because as you scroll, well, okay, all right, praying for Doug, okay. Because I was reading a lot of these comments, you know what I mean, and it's just ridiculous, you know what I mean. They're very backhanded, you know what I mean, and that like these are the only ones that they were keeping. It was like prayers to you guys and for Doug. I think the positive here is Michael. Michael can comfort Bridget knowing the loss of a parent. Please know it's okay. Says Doug may not have been the best, but like what the fuck. We're gonna get into that though. Anyways, let's go ahead and just finish. Let's go ahead and just get on into this. I don't want to get to the comments. I want to get to the video, and y'all want me to watch the video too. Let's get to it.
Unfortunately,
Huh.
I had scratchy since the rest of the vlog because the last couple of days I've actually been kind of sick. I have had a cough. My throat has been scratchy. I had a runny nose. So I guess that unfortunately I have tested positive for COVID. And not just me. Unfortunately, so has Bridget's father. Now that's not really my place to talk about. I'm gonna let Bridget talk about it.
It's not his place to talk about. It's not his place to talk about, right? Except for the fact that he went ahead and gave this information to Isaac a couple of days ago and let Isaac run all over Twitter about it, laughing and joking about Doug having COVID, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so first off, I don't buy Michael's bullshit there. Michael has known that Isaac has been going on and on and on and laughing and joking and making fun. And he hasn't done anything about it. He's probably laughed and joked with him. Hell, Isaac even said that Michael and Bridget has had him on three-way. I mean, do you want me to show you the screenshots again where Isaac was bragging and joking about it? Where's it at? Here it is right here. It says I was on three-way with Mike and Bridget when they called. Look. For somebody to really care. And now this is just coming from what I know, from what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? From what I've been told from Isaac himself. And that it just doesn't sound genuine to me. It doesn't sound like something that somebody that really gives a damn about their father-in-law having COVID, being in the hospital on his deathbed. It doesn't sound like something that somebody like that would do. Moonchild says, I know your dad real disappointed and Michael big time. I mean, how would you, if you as a father, any all fathers out here, there's got to be a couple out here, 400 people watching. How would you feel if your child was doing this to you on the internet for millions of people, or not millions anymore, for 100,000 people? Hell, even just for themselves. This happens a lot, though, man. Where children just roll over on their fathers and mothers. Hell, you saw how Michael did Dad. Dad ended up dying in that double wide trailer in Somerville with cheap hospice care. He didn't get the best of anything in life or in death on his way out. Died in that disgusting ass house with them damn crazy ass misbehaving boys freaking doing drugs and running wild, and his younger son fucking crucifying his oldest son. Oh man. But no, I don't think this is for real. I really don't, honestly. For him, for him, like I say, for him to sit there and give up all that information on Dougie and his situation and shit, you know what I mean, to Isaac to be made fun of, you know what I mean? I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. What do y'all think? Give me a 1 if you buy it. Give me a 2 if you don't. 400 people watching.
Now that's not really my place to talk about. I'm gonna let Bridget talk about it.
It's not his place to talk about, but he let fucking Isaac talk all about it.
I'm actually okay. I tested positive for COVID when we got home, and every day since then, the tests have
blah,
been
blah,
negative,
blah,
but I
blah,
have
blah.
had symptoms at it, and there's a chance that maybe I had it in a going on right now. Unfortunately, Bridget's father is in the hospital with COVID. And, you know, it's no secret. We don't have the best relationship with.
How can you take over a city?
Oh my God, how about that shit? Look at that. Right as he goes to talk about it, it's no secret we don't have the best relationship. Ad, let's quit get an ad in there. Let's quit and get an ad in there. We got some money need to be made. Holy shit. Let's just take a moment of silence as Michael's credibility dies just a little bit further. Fuck, bro. You see what it's all about, guys. You see what it's all about? Michael, the career YouTuber, makes his living off of heightening the mundane, clickbaiting the boring, throwing people under the bus and then dragging them back out to take pictures. And views are down. You know, like, we can't all go out there and earn an honest living daily, punch in a time card, earn that damn 401k and our insurance and all that. Not everybody can do that. Some people have to damn clickbait their dying father-in-laws for a couple of bucks because their channel isn't doing so damn well. Okay.
We don't have the best relationship with Doug, right? But it's not even about what I think anyways. It's not my father, it's Bridget's. And it's you know, last week we did a video about his birthday. And the reason we did the video about his birthday is because when we went to Orlando, Florida, he went live and he was calling us terrible parents and saying that Bridget is not a good mother because she abandoned her child when she went on vacation. And I'm sick.
I'm not sure if that actually happened. Let's go to Dougie's channel real quick. Let's see the last time Dougie was even live, man. He's been 2 weeks ago. Dougie's last live streams were 2 weeks ago. 19 minutes and 55 seconds long. And 13 minutes and 43 seconds long. Go ahead and take a look. When did Michael and Bridget go to Orlando? This was 2 weeks ago, guys. Come on. Let's get someone's face to zoom in on here. All right, there we go. 2 weeks ago. Could have been close to 3 weeks. And I really don't see, I can't see Dougie going on a fucking rant within that 19 minutes. Can anybody confirm this for me?
Right now at Domino's, you can carry out any 3-topping pizzas for just
Happy birthday, Doug. Let's take a look here. You know what? I'll have to be honest with you. There is a comment here where it says something about selfish of them to leave their kids like that.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
maybe he did.
good evening, guys. BJ.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and try and twist or twist or misinform anybody or twist words or anything like that, you know, or say maybe Dougie didn't say something when in fact he did. Like I say, guys, I'm trying to be as open and honest and upfront with you all as I possibly can, guys. Like at no point do I want, you know, my credibility to take a hit, you know, because I want to force some sort of narrative that I kind of don't exactly have you know, a full understanding on, you know. Now, if I have to say anything about, you know, Michael and Bridget leaving their kids, you know, in Orlando, you know, or at home while they go to Orlando, you know, it's that, you know, it's their kids. They can do what they want with them or without them, you know. And sometimes you need, you know, I'm not going to play devil's advocate here, you know, because like I've been kind of had this talk with Erica, you know, if we were to have kids and stuff, you know, like I mean, sometimes you need to have that, you know, that special time away to do your own things and stuff, you know. And the kids are little, they're young, you know, they're not necessarily wanting to go to a wrestling match. You know what I mean? So I can see a little bit of salt being thrown, you know, for them going out and kind of trying to have somewhat of a good time, you know. And you know, I guess I'll be kind of against that. But I don't know, man. Like you know, like that is a weak and flimsy like excuse, Michael. You know what I mean? Like you and Dougie, you know, y'all been kind of going back and forth at each other for a really long time. You know? So for you to sit there and do the whole happy birthday dung video, you know, I really feel like it was premeditated and planned anyway. You were gonna do it anyway. You know, this is just one of the instances in which you used, you know, to try and, you know, justify, you know, your bad choice. Like we all make bad choices. If Doug were to had, you know, maybe criticized or ridiculed you guys for, you know, taking your children, not taking your children or whatever, you know, maybe a bad point of view for him and bad idea and choice to go online and say that, and he would have to own that. You have to own what you put out there, Michael. Like the video and you doing that, like that's you have to own that. You can't just sit there and bank that off on Doug and on me and on Tina all the damn time. Like, when are you actually going to stand up and take responsibility for your actions, bro? Honestly, like you can't sit here and play victim for the rest of your life. We've done seen how far, you know, you are willing to go, you know, to bend truth, to ruin people's lives, to be vindictive and petty and small, or however you fucking call it. Adam Cuppet, thank you so much. Says Mike made a new channel yet to upload. Like, I don't know what that's about. Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, maybe it hurt his pride, his ego a little bit, you know, that, you know, he could only get what, 50,000 or something out of his active 2 million. It shows you exactly how active, you know, his 2 million subscribers are, honestly. Ms. Cottywomple. Yeah, right. Honestly, she says, I says, Ms. Cottywomple says, you see what it's doing to his channel. You think that he would stop. Honestly, you know, like, you know, if it was a business, you know what I mean? Like every quarter, every year, like the yearly and quarterly reports can't be great. You'd be like, what the fuck am I doing here, bro? Like it's going down. We keep doing the same thing and it keeps getting worse. Like, what the hell's wrong? Weird. Like I say, I'm not so sure that this is necessarily for, you know, a lot of the videos that Michael did, you know, against me and Doug and Tina, you know, weren't necessarily for, you know, it's like I say, by the way, like I'm not cool with Tina. I still, I have dislike for her, you know, over, you know, the way she did Dad and his end, you know what I mean? And, you know, even though Dad wanted to see her, you know what I mean? Like, she still was very vindictive in her own heart, you know, and I think still towards, even at the end, she wanted money and shit like that, you know, and just wasn't getting it, you know. And I say that because you see how easily Tina flip flops back and forth. She'll say she hates Michael one minute, and then Michael throws a couple of dollars. Hey, Tina, come on over here and let's talk business. And she's, I'm on the way, Bo. You know what I mean? Like zero standard, zero like fortitude, doesn't stand for anything except for $1, just like Michael. No worse. What's up, Yanni McCullough? Thank you for joining.
I'm sick of it, right? But unfortunately, I need to let some of those feelings go because it's not about me or how I feel right now. Doug is in the hospital with COVID and pneumonia and congestive heart failure. And they're talking about hospice. So I need to see if Bridget's okay. And I asked her if she wanted to do this herself or if she wanted me to do it. And she said that she would rather I do it. I honestly don't know, I don't know how to comfort her in this situation because she's sad, but she's not sad, and her feelings are strange to her. And I'm trying to explain that.
He's trying to make her cry.
I can't explain it because we didn't have the same situation, but her father is sick. What's going on?
All right, so this is kind of where this is where I kind of flipped in. I started watching. I said, okay, here's Bridget. Let's go ahead and hear what she has to say. Okay. That being said, I didn't listen to the whole lead up that brings us to Ralphie in tears. Doesn't she look like Ralphie when she cries though? Oh fudge. Right before he jumps on the freaking redhead bully and beats him up. Holy shit, there's Ralphie. So anyways, that being said, it really sounded like Michael. Damn, and you know what? Actually, I'm sorry about that. I said I was going to try and be more mature about this. Here I am getting angry and taking cheap shots and shit. You know what I mean? But I will say that who knows? It's definitely a confused cry for Bridget. Honestly, take a look. There's definitely some confusion there. Like, dude, how does this make you feel as a person, Bridget? Honestly, how does this make you feel as a person? You know what I mean? Your dad is here possibly, at the jumping off point, to the next, realm of existence, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? He is there. And you are here doing what you're about to do right now. I'm about to show you guys. This was very disgusting to me. And I actually had to cut it off. So I did not know 420. I love it. 420 people watching. Thank you all so very much. And that's pretty damn good. I ain't got 1,000 subscribers, bro. That's we are getting a quarter saturated. We're almost fucking 500 or 50% saturated with fucking viewers here. This is insane, dude. Thank you all though, man. Like I said, I really appreciate, how you all are emotionally invested you all are in this. How interested you are, how concerned you all are. Because this is a big deal, man. It really is. They're Dougie could be at the end of his line here, and he brought a lot of joy to a lot of people as well. You know what I mean? And not just you all, but my father as well. You know what I mean? Like I say, think about my father, as a man, and his life as an arc, and everything. I said this last time. Think about everything that he accomplished, through his whole life, and then Grandpa comes along at the end, the greatest high that he's ever been on, to be followed by such a low, whenever he's stuck in the house, dying. And Michael's pretty much taking over, and he's got nobody but Doug to hang out with. And Doug was there for him, fixing all his shit. You know what I mean? Damn. Doing their cook-offs. Nobody ate seafood with Dad like Dougie did. And Dougie deserves and just like Dad deserved a proper send-off that he didn't get. Dougie deserves a proper fucking send-off, man. And this is not the proper send-off, guys. All right, check this out. Bear in mind now, first off, before we go any further, bear in mind now that Michael and Bridget are trying their damnedest to live by this narrative in which that they've created about me, about Tina, about Doug. this narrative that they tried to create about me and Doug, and like they are really, willing to damn try and stand behind this all the way to Doug's dying day. Like we all know what they put Doug through. You know what I mean? We've all seen Swift come down. Michael and Swift both damn go up in Doug's face, encroach on Doug's property with cameras all in his face, trying to get Doug to hit them and trying to get Doug to hit Bridget. We've seen Bridget take the photos of Doug's, her own grandmother, after her own grandmother passed away. Doug's mother, who remembers this? Doug's mother passed away. Bridget's grandmother. Bridget took the pictures, gave them to Isaac, and let Isaac share them online, laughing and joking. Remember that shit? Bridget's own grandmother. So, I mean, et cetera. Ruined a real nice relationship. Well, I don't know how nice it was between Dougie and Deb, but they definitely drove a wedge between that. After Doug's mom died, fucking Bridget got involved with the whole housing situation. Literally had Doug have to fucking move to damn, Arizona or some shit? Got put up in with who? That guy Nick? His nephew Nick? Only for Michael and Bridget and Isaac to get in touch with Nick and have Nick turn. Oh my God, guys. Like, they put this man through so fucking much that I can understand why Bridget is confused. Kentucky, Brandy says. I'm sorry, Kentucky. So let's go ahead. Let's continue. 432 watching. Hell yeah, thank you much, man. We're just rising.
Bridget, it's your father. Like I said, no matter what, he is your father.
And you hear that sound? That's the sound of all their troll, of all their freaking geeky damn single cell amoeba that form a community. This is the sound of them lapping it up. Hear that in the background? They're lapping it up.
No matter what, he is your
window lickers.
And it sucks. I probably have a good idea why you're crying.
Why?
Because he's your father and he wasted the last years of his life that he could have spent with you and your children.
Over not getting Grandpa's cut of money after he passed.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you hear what she just said? Did you hear what she just fucking said? Let me play this for you again, guys.
Over not getting Grandpa's cut of money after he passed.
Yeah.
She says all this is over. Dougie not getting Grandpa's cut of money when Grandpa passed. How much sense does that actually make? Grandpa's cut of money? First off, shouldn't it have all been Grandpa's fucking money? Once again, here we are talking about Grandpa's cut of money like it was an allowance for him, like it was given to him from Michael. Like that $40,000 a month that Michael claims Dad spent on drugs. Michael claimed Dad was spending 40 grand a month on drugs. Wasn't even the case. Now here it is. Oh, my socks went inside out. Now here we have her alienating her own father and saying that He wasted the last few years of their lives together because he was jealous of of the money that Michael and Bridget got after Grandpa died, that he felt entitled to Grandpa's money. And that doesn't seem to be the case. Who remembers all the proof that Michael put out? Dougie just wanted to be left alone. He said, leave me alone, or I'm going to tell everybody that Charlie didn't hit Bridget. Boom! That's how it all started. And then Michael would try and turn around and create this whole extortion thing. He would share pictures and screenshots of where he gave Doug money. Doug was in the videos. Y'all are fucking millionaires. He asked for some fucking money, you gave it to him. I don't see anywhere where Doug was like, give me this money or I'm going to say this. I never saw anywhere where Doug said, I am jealous. Give me that cut. Give me what's rightfully mine. Tina D did say that. Tina D was caught on videotape saying that she wanted $20,000 to be quiet or else that she was going to come back. I'll give you that. Dougie never said a fucking word about that, a thing like that. What do you think? Kristen Baskins, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Listening to this reaction video I got here. Michael and Bridget attempting to not only profit off of Dougie's sickness, you know, and this really serious situation that he's going through in which he might lose his life, you know, but they're also attempting to throw dirt on his name. They're trying to shit on his grave too. Kind of like how I said I was going to do to Dad, and I apologize for that shit, Dad. Oh my God. One of the worst things that I'd ever said. But I admit that I said it. You know what I mean? I was fucked up. I was hurt. I felt that Dad could change the situation. I felt that Dad had more control over our family than he actually did. That while Dad was, Dad was on his way out, man. Dad was just about to go into the hospital. And I was mad that Dad wouldn't stand up and just tell Michael to shut up. But little did I know just how little power Dad actually had. You know what I'm saying? Dad didn't have the power or ability to step up to Michael and say, hey, knock the shit off. Because he knew that he was on his way out. Dad knew more about his situation and his condition than he led us on to believe. I honestly feel like Dad knew for a lot longer. And here they are. You know? But like I said, so Dad didn't have any control over the situation. It was Mike the whole time. You know, and I never should have had those feelings about Dad. Those negative feelings while Dad was on his way out. That hurts me, but I had it. You know, I couldn't get off the drugs and alcohol, and like the pressure and the hate was on me more than I'd ever known in my life. Isaac and Michael and them were coming out nightly with live streams and making up bullshit after bullshit, and people were just buying right into it. And all I wanted was for it to end, for it to stop. You know what I mean? I was hurting. I needed that relief. I needed that love. I needed to grow again. I needed to heal. And Michael and Bridget and Isaac were on a daily hunt, a daily war. You know what I mean? To disparage me and to steal any sense of joy and security that I felt like that I could have had in my life. Y'all were there, right? Y'all all saw it.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
You did everything you could as a daughter to.
Oh my God, dude! Look, dude, look how fake this shit was. Oh my God, dude, look how fucking fake this was. Whenever she fucking does her whole, dude, it was the fucking fakest, dude. Oh my God, she could have earned a Razzie for this. Watch this, dude. Watch this. Look.
Not getting Grandpa's cut of money
Look at her.
after he passed.
Look how fake this is.
It
Now watch this.
blows my mind.
Watch this. Watch this. Here you go. Watch this.
You did everything you could as a
Look.
daughter to.
Oh my God, look.
So much, and like
It was never going to be enough for you.
it used to be enough. I remember he used to like care, appreciate, like does.
Hey, Marlon.
Wow. And so you see right here, they admit, Michael says, we gave him a lot. We gave him a lot. Look, listen.
I remember he used to like.
Listen.
We gave him so much.
We gave him so much.
It was never going to be enough for you.
It used to be enough. I remember he used to like care, appreciate.
Oh, look at that. Damn. How about that shit? They sit right here and they openly admit that they gave and they gave and they gave. And Doug asked and they gave. Here you go. What you need, Doug? We love you. We're getting along great. But then as soon as Doug fucking splits, oh no, he manipulated us out of that money. But then he turns right around here and says once again, yeah, we gave him plenty. But Bridget just felt like he wasn't thankful enough. Apparently, it sounds to me like Bridget's here saying right here that he wasn't thankful enough, and that's why he turned. He wasn't getting enough money out of his daughter, so that's why he turned on her. Doesn't make much sense to me. Especially after the initial screenshots and shit where Michael tried to make it look like Doug was gonna blackmail him and tell everybody that I didn't hit Bridget if Michael didn't pay him. Some bullshit. There's Dina Harden says proof he did not manipulate for any money. It was a gift. There you have it right there. They sit there and say themselves, it was all given. Until we felt like he was taking too much and he wasn't appreciative of it. What's Lazy say? Says they're covering their ass because they all know the hate for them is about to start flowing in. Damage control. Well, I don't understand how this is damage control for them if they say pray for Doug, but then they turn around right here and they fucking throw dirt in his face. And they continue to try to run with this narrative in which they've created. Come on, I mean, we all know that this is all bullshit, Michael. Bridget, we all know that you made all this shit up. Remember whenever they went to Dougie's house and they had the cameras and they claimed they had all this proof about everything. That Dougie was going to jail, that he really hit Bridget, that blah, 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 and nothing fucking happened. Once again, Michael and Bridget Isaac, they kicked up a fucking storm, and when the dust settled, everything was still the same, except they were supposed to be believed. Their story was supposed to have actually happened. Even though there was zero retribution for them, zero proof, zero finality, They were okay with just the social justice. Why? Because not a damn lawyer in sight, not a court in this country would have found him guilty. The court didn't even find Tina D guilty. Whenever she went out and was going after them on a daily basis. Which maybe she should have been found guilty. So there we have it right there. Them admitting that there was all that there was many gifts given to Doug that they then turn around and say no extortion. Don't you love how don't you love how Michael and Bridget, they're always creating a narrative and then recreating that narrative later down the road? How many times have they told you one thing and then later down the road, oh no, we were lying about that. This is the truth. No, we were lying about that. This is the truth. No, lying about that. This is the truth. You know, before people end up saying, what the fuck ever, Clickle Boy, whatever clickbait behind a camera, Resident Evil in the house, what up with you, Bubba?
It was never going to be enough for you.
It used to be enough. I remember he used to like care, appreciate, like does.
She said, hey, I remember when he used to care. I remember when he used to appreciate. I remember when he used to like us. Is that why is that why Dougie is crying and wanting to talk to his daughter when he's on his deathbed? He dislikes you so fucking much that he cries out for his daughter. Please let me talk to my daughter on her while he's on his fucking deathbed. And Bridget's nowhere to be found. That it takes fucking days for Bridget to get in touch with her dying father. And he just wants to at least tell her goodbye. I love you. I've got a fucking Ring video right here. Somebody sent me a fucking Ring video where Bridget went outside, and I know that Michael and Bridget fucking faked it and staged it. Bridget went outside right in front of that fucking Ring camera just so that she can talk on the phone to her dad. And it sounded like he was kind of weak too. I wasn't going to share the video, but it's out there. Her telling her dad, open your eyes, Dad. Look at me. And you hear him saying, I love you. He can't even fucking open his eyes and shit. He's fucking, he's weak on his deathbed. He's like, I love you, Bridget. Where are you, baby? And here she is right here talking about, I remember a time when he used to like us. What kind of shit is that? I'm not going to play the video. I don't want to share Doug in a weak state. I talked to Doug on the phone a couple of days ago and he sounded way stronger than what we heard in the video. You know, so I'm sticking to the fact and hope that Dougie is strong, getting stronger, and that he's going to make it through it, you know? Like I'm not having this, I'm not into this fatal attraction, you know, that Dougie's going to die and that we're all going to be able to make fucking money off of it. Like Isaac and like Michael and like Bridget are doing right now. You know what I mean? I would so much rather be sitting in the bedroom right now with Eric. Oh my God, I almost said Bridget. What the fuck? Oh, God damn. I'm sorry. Fuck my brain up. I'd much rather be in the bed with Erica right now, 8:30. Laid up, getting ready for work tomorrow. But this is important to me right here. Everyone. Hey, Bridget wishes Bridget fucking wishes she had somebody this good looking in her life. Come on now. Don't fuck around. The last man that jumped behind her was Grim. You know? And if that fucker puts on purple, you can put an ACE at the end of it, and that motherfucker is Grimace. Josh Cornell, much love to you, brother. Says, I got respect for Doug. He was there for your dad to support him and didn't abuse him like Tina did for her own gain. I mean, you know, I agree, dude. Tina definitely did, you know, take a lot from dad for her own gain. Like, Tina, do you remember them big boxes of used school clothes that you got from dad for like $400? You know, so that my nephews can go to school in used ass fucking ratty ass school clothes while you bought Albert brand new shit, you bitch.
It was never going to be enough, Bridget.
It used to be enough. I remember he used to like care, appreciate.
He used to care.
Does.
Hey, Marlon, you getting good and thirsty, bud? Sitting here like having this like heart-to-heart moment with you. Marlon's like everything.
Yeah, it's just sad, you know. Like, I mean, he's mean, so I'm okay with, you know, cutting ties, but it's sad.
This is so cringy right here, guys. This is like some of the fucking cringes. This is worse than watching Meet the Parents right now. Woo! Did anybody else feel that weird cringe going through there? Just like, And also, I just wanted to punch Bridget in the face right then. Said that he's mean, dude. Like, look at her mannerisms. This whole thing is dude. It reeks of insincerity. And you see how she went from crying to fucking laughing, and like that.
Yeah, it's just sad, you know. Like,
oh, look at it. Wipe the. I ain't gonna say it.
Sitting here like having this like heart-to-heart moment with you. Marlon's like everything.
Yeah, it's just sad, you know. Like, I mean, he's mean, so I'm okay with, you know, cutting ties, but it's sad.
I agree.
Hey, let me tell you what, girl. You want to talk about mean fathers? Let me tell you how fucking mean my dad was, okay? Fucking broomsticks over the head, fucking remote controls once a fucking week. You know, damn, telling me I'm calling me gay boy while I'm in the hallway listening to my music. Fucking angry grandpa to the motherfucking max was my father. And don't you know that I wasn't willing to cut ties with him? That I was wanting to say goodbye to my father? That I don't give a shit how fucking shitty, how bad my dad was, that I still had fucking love for my father. That I still wanted to be there, that I wanted to have that final moment, the finality, that closure with him that I know he wanted to have with me. That my father was probably 100 times, 1,000 times worse than your dad. I love my father with all my heart. Up there to you, old man. He taught me how to work hard, how to be honest, and he taught me how to fucking party like crazy and throw a fucking tantrum. Go nuts. You know what I mean? He taught me the good and he taught me the fucking bad. You know what I mean? And I love him for all of it, you know what I'm saying? Because in that bad, I learned how to become good. Just like how grandpa took that anger and he channeled it into something positive for all of you to adhere to and to help bring you out of your dark moments. You know what I mean? He gave that to me, you know, on you know, long before the internet. He's instilled that into me. And I don't give a damn how many broomsticks got broke over my head, how many remote controls, how many tears, how many hurt emotions and broke down confidences. You know what I'm saying? I still love my dad. And I was super proud of him in the end, man. I was always proud of my dad. No matter what, even if he was a rager of an alcoholic when we were younger and shit, you know, like he still got his ass up. And even if he was freaking 400, 500 plus pounds, you know, hung the hell over, he got his ass up every morning and he took his ass to work and he made it happen. He did whatever the hell he had to do to put food on the table for those 4 mouths and the wife and pay the bills. He did that. He may have been angry as fuck about it. He may have acted out on it sometimes. But damn it, he went out and grinded and hustled daily. And I admired that. And that working ethic is instilled upon me. You guys see me get up and go to work every single day, and I bust my ass to make what I've got. And I'm super proud to be where I'm at in life. And I know that Dad would be super proud of me too. No matter what happened in those final days, if there's any certain sort of, you know, spiritualism, you know, if he's out there and he has a carnal knowledge of what really happened in this life and what my heart is really about, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You know, his tears fall down upon me from heaven, you know, with sadness and joy. Knowing that I am doing the right thing and that I was completely fucking fed to the wolves and lied upon. No cut ties. Yeah, Bridget. Oh, he can be mean. Of course, man. You're sitting there talking shit to him, throwing shit on him constantly, paying fucking Isaac to go troll this man on a daily fucking basis, and he's not supposed to be mean to you about it. He's your father. He should be pull your pants down and whoop your ass. Oh, but parents can't discipline their children anymore. Anthony Tyler, thank you so much. Hey, Charlie, can you say hi to my dad, Roger, watching right now? Hey, what's up, Roger? What do you feel about this situation, Roger? I'm sorry if I'm all kind of worked up and I'm cursing a little too much, man. You know, yada yada. But bro, like, this has to be said. I'm not going to have enough time to do the reaction video of another video of Michael and Bridget trying to accuse me of what they're doing to Doug right now and what they did to Dad. You know, and that was cashing in on their deaths. You know, but we'll do that in a couple of days. Finish this up, and I got to get off of here because I've really got to get to work tomorrow. It's almost 9 o'clock. I got to go to bed. Some of us got to freaking work. Know what I'm saying?
Never met his grandchildren.
It's all sad. Like, I just think, you know, the last 3 years he's been going live about us and harassing us, and now it's probably come to an end, and it's kind of crazy to think about.
So the only thing that she's focusing on right now in her whole dad's life and her whole existence of having her father in her life, the only thing that she's really focused on, the only thing that concerns her the most right now are the last 3 years in which he was going live talking about her. The only thing that concerns her was the last 3 years in which they had a personal war against one another. Let's not go ahead and try to paint it up into anything else. I love how they try to do this right now. They try to ignore the fact that this is a thing, that this has been going on for me for the last 5 years, for Dougie for the last 3 years. The personal attacks and insults and videos and the money that you've given Isaac and other trolls to come after me and Dougie. You know what I mean? And we're not allowed to go live. We're not allowed to say our piece. If we do that, we're trolls. Michael and Bridget and Isaac and everybody, they can create any sort of narrative that they want. You know what I mean? And the minute that you try to respond, that you try to reiterate, that you try to clarify, Well, then, then they're the victims. Then you're the ones, why? Why? Why does Charlie always got to talk about me? I wonder. Should we watch the video that Michael made of him trying to force Johnny into saying I gave him drugs? Trying to talk Jacob into saying I gave him drugs? Once again, didn't they call DSS about that? Grandpa said himself they called DSS. If Jacob had drugs in his system, I'd have been in jail. Why am I not in jail?
And I don't know why it's kind of sad.
Because it's your father.
But
Listen, he gave you a terrible 4 years.
Look at that. Yeah.
He was still your father for the other 40 that you were alive. I'm just trying to make you laugh.
oh,
Listen, he wasn't the best father either, but he's still your father, and he wasn't terrible until
no, yeah, he was normal toxic back then. The last 4 years have been extreme toxic.
You want to talk about toxicity? Watch this. Look. Talk about toxic, bro.
Aw.
We're just like crying. He's like,
Maybe he knows I'm sad.
okay, dude, you're just doing it on purpose. I feel like.
Aw.
How you doing, bud?
He's doing good.
Pretty doggy.
My emotions feel so weirdly conflicted. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just sad that it's possible to think that Doug is no longer going to be in our world. When he passes, that's why I've never wished anything bad on any of our trolls. I don't want Dong to die. I don't want Charlie to die. I don't want Tina to die. They're in our world. It is what it is. And I feel like, I don't know what that's going to feel like with Doug not in it. As horrible as he is.
Listen, you already know I know.
So how about that so far right there? Let me turn my sock right side in. So how about that right there? They feel so horrible that we've become trolls in their lives. Well, why is that? Like I say, do we have to go through why? I understand Tina, but hey, Michael, you know what I'm saying? You invited Tina into your life, into your world. You moved Dad away from Creekside. So because you knew that him and Tina were getting into the wrong shit. Because you knew that Tina was damn manipulating him and shit. You moved him away and you still brought Tina the fuck over. What is wrong with you, bro? Honestly. That's why I fucking we had our disagreement after Dad passed away. Not because of fucking money or whatever. It's because you refused to, because you started working again with this monster. If I was ever in it for money, I would have shut the hell up and I'd have stayed back and I'd have collect my checks. Am I right? If I was only in it for the money, guys, why would I not have been manipulated a long time ago and doing what Michael says and being in all the videos and co-signing all his bullshit? Trying to get as close as I can. Trying to get a little bit of that money out his ass. Like Michael or like Jennifer and Kimberly and Isaac does. Rebecca Spratling, much love. Thank you. Says Bridget called your sister Dawn a troll. Did she say Dawn? I don't know if she said, I think she said Doug, but she said Dong. I think she called him Dong. Ronnie C says Bridget doesn't care about her father. Obviously not, dude. Like I say, this is their second chance, their third chance. Their second chance was after Dougie came out the hospital the first time. They've got another chance right here. People don't have these types of chances, and Bridget is just tossing it down the fucking drain. Like Michael and Bridget, you know what I'm saying? Like they're failing life right now. Honestly, like, don't you know, man? We all go through these shits, these goods and these bads. these highs and these lows. You know, we go through all this shit and we learn. You know, we know, we grow. We know and we grow. We cry and we grow stronger. We cheer and we taste victory, you know, and we excel. We go higher. You know what I mean? And it's within, you know, these good moments and these bad moments that we kind of find out more about ourselves and who we are, you know, and it gives us the resolve and the strength to go a little further on in life through the pains. You know what I mean? And for Bridget and Michael to sit here and experience this life-changing situation that they're going through right now, and for them to experience it and alter it to fit their own YouTube world and to their own narratives and shit like that, you know, like they are robbing themselves of that growth, of that human growth, that experience that we all go through in life. When we find out real shit about ourselves, here they are trying to once again turn it into some bullshit for a storyline. They are literally cheating themselves out of their own growth, out of their own maturity, their own life lessons. And that's sad, bro. Like that's why they are the same people that they have been since the beginning. There's been no growth whatsoever.
I know.
Of course.
Look,
But your dad was great, you know?
I know, that's not what I just mean. I know the feeling of like they're not here. They're not in our world anymore.
Yeah, like I don't know what that's gonna feel like.
When I lost Dad, I told the vlog a little bit. I told you about it privately. I told the vlog a little. The world felt so small, you know.
Yeah.
I felt claustrophobic on Earth, like I was confined to it. So I get it, you know.
Yeah.
It's a sad thought.
Oh my God! What did he say? Did he say the world? The world was small and he was confined to Earth.
Not in our world anymore.
Yeah.
That's weird.
When I lost Dad,
I don't know how that feels.
I told the
I don't see no tears. Look at that.
I told the vlog a
Look,
little.
no tears, bro.
The world felt so small.
Oh my God, he's trying so hard.
Yeah.
I felt claustrophobic on Earth, like I was confined to it. So I get it, you know.
Yeah.
It's a sad thought, you know. Even
I gotta tell you, man, because that was kind of weird, man. For me, whenever Dad passed away, you know what I mean? It seemed like, I don't know, man. It seemed like the world was bigger, dude. Honestly, dude. I gotta say, it's almost like a different feeling from Michael, you know? Here I was up in Maine all by myself, dude. You know what I mean? And I felt like no matter what happened, I always had a father that I can run to. You know what I mean? That, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I could say, "Hey, Dad. Dad!" You know what I mean? And that once Dad passed away, I didn't have that anymore. And that I almost kind of felt alone, scared and alone in a big world. You know what I mean? And here Michael is feeling closed in. I wonder if that's maybe because Michael knew that his cash cow was gone. Like, you know, like maybe like Dad passed or whatever, and then it's like all of Michael's opportunities and you know, just caved in. I mean, because you know, obviously Michael has done nothing with his life or with the channel since Dad has passed, aside from clickbaiting it to absolute death, damn near obscurity. I mean, tell me what you think. You know, these are my thoughts. You can share your thoughts with me too. I'm not trying to quiet out anybody. If you don't agree, go ahead and say, mods. Don't sit there and just like I say, don't silence people just because they don't have the same opinions as me. Do it if they're doxing. Do it if they're spamming. Other than that, let them say what they want. You know what I mean? Because it's only making them stupid, just like Michael and Bridget. It's only making these guys look worse.
Even though
They're trolls. You don't want them gone.
Of course not. You know, they
You'd rather
have
have them
lives.
as trolls in your lives than not in it at all.
Yeah.
I get that.
They're human beings, you know, and my dad, I don't know. I just don't like thinking of him not being here.
Oh God, look, an ad. Holy shit. Yeah, she doesn't like thinking of Doug not being there because then she can't do a video like this and have ads on. And that's some shit. And like I say, they try to paint this whole crazy picture of us, you know, and then whenever I stand up and I'll say, hey, yo, bro, nah, this, that, and the third, Michael's like, Charlie's a troll. Charlie's obsessed with me. Trying to divide us, you know, trying to split that ground that he created, that hostile ground he created since 2017. Fuck out of here.
I don't know. I just don't like thinking of him not being here.
I know.
Anymore. Like, I'll never go back to his channel or just see what else he says about us again, you know? As weird and toxic as that is.
It's pretty toxic.
You know, it's really toxic.
You know what's really toxic? You know what's really toxic, man? Is you paying Isaac to go to troll this man for years. And then now on his deathbed, blame it all on him. That's pretty toxic.
About this the other day. It is so toxic that my dad befriended your brother. Who does that? My dad!
Befriended my brother through a mutual hate.
Oh, hell, dude. Trying to have a moment.
We can't have any moments, okay?
Well, as you all know, okay, so they say that. Isn't it crazy? Charlie and Doug befriended us over a mutual hatred, or befriended each other over a mutual hatred of us. Well, I mean, you know, people going through the same shit by the same people tending to experience the same sort of trauma at the same time. Of course, it's going to bring them together. Don't you know that me and Dougie were not talking whatsoever? Me and Dougie had zero communication with one another whenever Michael and Dougie got into it, whenever they had their falling out. That I had to look at Michael's Twitter and say, oh, shit, what's going on here? Dougie's about to tell the truth? And I only knew that because Michael was sharing their fucking private messages. I had zero idea that Dougie was threatening to come out with the truth if they didn't leave him alone. Me and Dougie weren't even friends at the time. I was mad at Dougie. Dougie was lying on me. And then you guys screw Dougie over and you guys freaking damn put the twist the shit on him to the point where he feels like he's got to damn threaten you with something. Instead of just leaving the man alone, letting him go out. What was it? He was supposed to come. Y'all were wanting him to come do a video and he couldn't come in time. There was some shit like that. He wasn't going to do it. You don't tell Michael Green no. That's one thing you don't do, guys. Learn. And then, yeah. But it wasn't that. Me and Dougie were friends before all this shit went down. Dougie helped me damn plant trees and shit in Dad's yard. I helped Dougie fucking lay gravel. You know, I'd come out the room sometimes and shoot the shit with Dad and Doug while they're out there drinking their coffee. Me and Doug was already friends. Y'all fucked that up. Y'all screwed that shit up when you made Dougie lie. When you made Dougie lie and say that I hit Bridget. Come on, camera. So don't say that a mutual hatred between the two of you caused a friendship between me and Dougie, because the friendship was already there. It was already established and formed. It was only severed because of you two.
chill out. Through a mutual disdain for me and you, a friendship has blossomed.
Over envy and money. Like, we helped all these people so much, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
Doug was there when Charlie hit
Look
you
at
in
her
the
face.
I know. I mean, he filled out a police report and everything.
It is what it is.
So
You're like, look, there's
stupid.
Listen, we're creating friendships out here. Changing lives. It's really funny. We started filming Tina again, so my brother flipped out because he didn't want us talking to Tina, and Doug flipped out because he didn't want us talking to Tina, and he sided with Charlie, and now all three of them are like, Michael, we're all friends.
Yeah, exactly.
so once again, so as you all seen, I touched on this just fucking 10, 15 minutes ago. You're right. I did flip on Michael because I did not want him working with Tina. That's all fair and true. And how many times have y'all heard me in this live chat today say, fuck you, Tina? That I don't like Tina. Yet here's Michael saying, oh, they're friends. I was the one that damn condemned Michael for working with the woman. Moonchild says Piglet looks sloppy drunk. Well, apparently Bridget has a drinking problem. She gets drunk and goes and hangs out in Isaac's live chats at 3 o'clock in the morning. Dina Harden said Doug filed a police report. What a load of crap. I don't know. Like, there were police reports filed. Like, they had to have. Of course, I don't know if you necessarily have to have witnesses, but Michael and Bridget could have said I did it, and that should have been enough. But I'm sure they had Dougie in on it, just like Michael and Bridget had me lie in a court of law. There's nothing to lie about a fucking police report. Dougie signed off on it. How much fortitude does that show? Dougie actually came forward and said, hey, I lied. Kathy says toxic is Bridget's laugh. Good God. Absolutely. And like I said, I refused to work with Tina. And if it was all over money for me, don't you think I'd have sat back and I'd have rode that gravy train, guys? Because let's not make any mistake about it. I was riding a gravy train right after Dad passed. Channel popped back up to freaking 70,000. Like the war was squashed. It was over. There was no more hate. I was free to go on and do my thing. Talking to my daughter, getting my life back together. Was looking to make a lot of money. And I gave it all up because I didn't want Michael to work with Tina. That's exactly right. Now, does that sound like somebody who's only interested in the money? Or does that sound like somebody who gave up a shit ton of cash for their own values and morals? And then right after that, Michael would turn around. Because of that, Michael would turn around and dox my daughter and my ex's addresses and all their information on Facebook, resulting in my daughter being taken out of my life once again. They love to say, hey, where's your daughter, Charlie? Well, who remembers I was talking to her in 2018 until Michael and Isaac doxed her, scared my ex into hiding my daughter. Hopefully in another 6 months, I'll be able to see her.
Exactly.
Oh my God, dude.
What is this? Oh, it's so toxic.
Our whole family is a clutch of toxicity, bro. It really
man,
is.
and
That's about the truest thing he said all day.
The West have it way worse.
Dude, if you're saying that the West are worse than the Green,
There's no, the West are terrible people.
okay, I did hear stories. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But you
Look, and now she's straight up destroying Doug's family. Not only is she fucking, tearing down the man while he's on his deathbed. Now she's throwing his fucking whole family into the boat with him. Can you believe this shit?
Some of our shady crap, okay?
Yes, I
So,
know.
both of our bloodlines will just suck, dude.
Oh God, right?
Let's just change our last names, change the kids' last names, and move to Alaska.
Well, it's because of y'all.
Oh, man.
You know what? That's the biggest thing about all of this. You know what I mean? You know, is that our family suffers so much hardship and so much fucking conflict. You know what I mean? And the two at the top are the ones that are stirring the pot. They're the ones that had the ability to create such a wonderful existence for everybody, for the whole family. And what do? Michael stole from dad, failed the boys, and trying to blame it all on us. Their channel has gone to shit. They're literally clickbaiting my face and Dougie's like every other week, damn near now, and they still can't get 150,000 barely. They're always either quote unquote breaking up, going broke, selling the house. This person's sick. That person lied. This person died. It's nothing but fucking one damn negative fucking clickbaity bullshit after another. And yet we're the toxic ones. Strange. You know what I'm saying?
Move to Alaska.
Oh man.
Well, I'm sorry you're going through this. I know the pain of.
Blah, 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 blah.
My father was my best friend.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Created like.
No, it's
So that's it.
all of
That's pretty much live reaction and response. It didn't feel genuine at all to me, and like I say, you know, it was pretty much just another cash grab for them and a chance for them to lash out and attack Dougie at his worst, while trying to make a profit off of it and hammering home their own twisted, toxic narrative. That's what it felt like to me. Felt like they once again, you know, are doing what they can to profit off of the pain and sicknesses of people that they claim, you know, are irrelevant to them in their lives, have nothing to do with their channels, that are trolls. You know? Where is that one video? So here's the next video that we're going to watch 4 years ago. Michael and Bridget talk about Charlie Chill. That's going to be the next live reaction video that I watch. And there's something in here about dad in the hospital and me trying to profit off of their sickness, off of dad's sickness. And I think I got a little something that I can say about that, you know, especially after watching this video and seeing just what Michael and Bridget, you know, what they did to Doug, you know, for their own profit, both their image, and you know, their bank accounts. So, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about this live reaction tonight, man? Do you feel like I was that we were all kind of close to on the same page here together? 229 likes, 323 people watching. Let's go ahead and get that full saturation going, man. Give me another 100 likes, damn it. I need 100 people in here to say they agree with me, damn it. I'm like Michael. I thrive on this. I thrive on people that agree with me constantly. Yeah. So, and do you feel like I approached this like calm and level headedly? I know a couple times I slipped and I took some jabs, at like people's looks and stuff like that, and I apologize. I think I caught myself pretty quickly, and I felt like I kept it all about the facts, and I tried to, look at it, through a lens, my own eye, and then also maybe through your eyes as well. You know, hopefully I did pretty damn good, man. Like I say, there was a time back in my life, when my emotions, I couldn't get the best of them. I couldn't get the best of my addictions neither, and my head was my brain and my heart, both foggy and clouded. And I would always, go off the rails. I couldn't stay on point. I couldn't, separate my own heart and emotions, from the situation. And then I always end up putting my foot in my mouth. You know what I mean? And like I said, I love the fact that I'm coming up on almost 2 years sober, guys, and then I'm actually able to convey myself, so much more clearly and fluently with you all. I don't know, you guys see where I'm coming from, man. You understand? It's just not some bullshit drunk rant, that I'm throwing out there, hoping that you guys can understand where I'm coming from. I'm actually putting it out there, man, and it feels good, man. And also, I got to say that I found out today, man. I was thinking about, I was like, I told you guys I couldn't remember my exact sober date. I was like, I'm not so sure, blah, blah, this, that, or the third. But what I did was I went on Facebook and I typed in my name and 1 week sober, and it turned out that July 5th was 1 month sober. So actually, June 5th is my sober date, guys. Got it hammered down. Boom, June 5th. I thought it was going to be like May 25th, and somehow I got it pushed back to like May 1st or some shit. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I looked it up. June 5th is my actual sober date. So I'm coming up on 2 years, and I feel like I've elevated, quite nicely, in these last few years that I've stayed sober and clean, and I think it shows, I really do. And I think that you all see it as well. So until next time, man, I think, maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'll upload the zoo video for you all. And so that you guys can enjoy that here on YouTube. And then, maybe, I don't know, Thursday or Friday or something, I will do the live reaction to Michael and Bridget discuss Charlie Chill from 4 years ago. And yeah, I like to be able to come forward and be able to speak my mind, and defend myself, after all these years and all of their words. You know what I mean? It's good to be able to step up and say, hey, this, that, and a third, and have you all understand, man. That means more than anything, like for so long I just felt so misunderstood. Do you ever feel misunderstood? Like people just don't understand you, they don't get you. You know what I mean? That they just like they're wrong or whatever, that that you just can't show them or tell them, exactly, like that was me, man, for a long time, and I don't feel like that no more, man. Thanks to all of y'all. Thanks to all my moderators for coming in here and keeping the streets clean. It wasn't too bad, hopefully. And yeah, thank you for all your hard work and your love and support. Pennywise, much love to you, man. Nene, thank you so much for coming in here and showing support and keeping the chat straight. Dago Dad, much love to you, brother. Thank you, man. Like I said, I'm gonna give you a call. Pennywise, I'm gonna try to give you all a call at some point this week. Pennywise, Dago Dad, Morticia, my dude Doom, You know, Dougie, I'm gonna try to call Dougie some more, you know, and yeah, just try to keep in touch, man, because life, you know, it goes one day at a time, you know, man, hour by hour, you know, blink, you know, and we're 5 years into this fucking war, you know, and Dougie's about to be gone. You know, hopefully later than sooner, but it's just the way it is, you know. And yeah, try to take advantage of it when I can. You know what I mean? And I'll reach out and connect with my friends and shit and those that have my back and those that support me and shit like that. You know, I want to reach out and share that love back with you. So, anyways, like I say, man, finish it off, man. I got this damn big freaking Teddy Fresh shirt. It's a big extra large. If you can guess, you can remember the Simpsons character that I had named on that on that Simpsons contest when I gave away that Simpsons shirt. You can win that Teddy Fresh shirt. So go ahead, throw some names out there, man. Let's keep it fun, popping, moving, and always open, honest, respectful, and truthful. You know. So thank you all for watching. I love you all. I'm getting off of here. I might go eat me a little bit of yogurt. I'm going to bed with my lady. Have a great night, y'all, and I'll check you next time. Later. Oh, man.